Las Vegas Raiders just made one of the worst signings in free agency so far. We got to talk about it.
Growing up as a kid, yeah. All a nigga wanna have was a Burberry scarf and $3 in my pocket. Instead I got beat with a switch, but I don't give a fuck, but it's on my body. Scars all up on me, but I run around from everybody. Life lesson learned, I better learn from this bitch, nobody. She pushed me around, she didn't give no motherfucks about it. She broke my heart 3 times, but I ain't getting...
What is up, everybody? It's JT Sports back to you guys with another NFL free agency news update. Before I get into it, make sure that you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel because I upload NFL videos and NFL content daily. Also, make sure that you guys go ahead and hit the notification button so you get alerted every time I upload new videos so you don't miss breaking news. So, Las Vegas Raiders just signed halfback Kenyan Drake to a 2-year deal worth $14.5 million. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think that this personally is the worst free agency signing so far that I've seen in free agency. Okay, because this doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I understand that depth at the halfback position is really important. I'm not denying that. But the fact that you still have holes, and instead of filling those holes on defense first, like going out your way to pay money to improve your secondary, which has been terrible for years, you decide to use that money and sign Kenyan Drake to be your backup halfback, a 2-year deal worth $14.5 million when you have more positions that need improvement. That makes no sense when you already have Josh Jacobs. This is the thing that I've always said about the Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders, instead of getting what they need, they get things that they don't need. And I said this before free agency started, that the Las Vegas Raiders do this every offseason, and this is why the Las Vegas Raiders never touch the playoffs. This is why the Las Vegas Raiders are what they are, because they spend money what doesn't need to be fixed. They spend money on trying to fix problems that don't need to be fixed. Fix the actual problems, like the secondary. Why are you spending money on somebody who's going to be your backup halfback when you already have a Pro Bowl caliber halfback on your roster and Josh Jacobs? This is why the Las Vegas Raiders are what they are, because they spend money at positions that don't need to be improved. Makes no sense. Let me tell you what the Las Vegas Raiders do, right? So the Las Vegas Raiders are the kind of person who is always driving the nice cars around, but they don't have a house. So instead of spending the money on buying them a new place to live or finding them a place to stay, they spend their money on another car. You spend your money on these nice cars, but you don't have a place to sleep. You get what I'm saying? That makes no sense. So the Raiders essentially got their stimulus check, right? And instead of getting themselves a place to stay, they buy another car. That makes no sense. And there's no way you Raiders fans can justify this signing to me, because it makes no sense. It's retarded. I don't understand what the Raiders are doing. Like, what are you doing? Your defense has been terrible for a decade. And instead of continuing to improve the secondary, continuing to improve the defense, you signed Kenyan Drake. I understand you lost Devontae Booker in free agency to the New York Giants. He was a really good backup. But then you're going to sign Kenyan Drake a 2-year deal, $14.5 million, when you already have a good halfback in Josh Jacobs. You could have just drafted one. You could have got a lot more cheaper backup options. I understand you can never have enough good football players, but it doesn't make sense to sign Kenyan Drake when you still have holes on the defense. Doesn't make any sense. You still have some concerns with the offensive line. You still have concerns at receiver. But instead of addressing those positions, the positions that need to be addressed, you spend your money on trying to add more depth at the halfback position. That could have waited till the draft or after the draft. Doesn't make any sense to me. I think the Raiders personally just made the worst signing in free agency so far. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comment section down below. Make sure that you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content. And thanks for watching.